Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and today we've got a very special new guitar in the shop, in the studio, in the gallery, all of those things. This is a Spohn guitar, all the way from Germany. Now, this features a really beautiful Swiss Moon bear claw, and look at how outrageous that bear claw is on this top. It's very light, both lightweight, but also colored. But whew, the rumble that he gets out of this. Now, he was actually a Raymond Kraut apprentice, and it shows in some of the ornamentation, but we'll get into that. First, we need to have a look at this really dark and menacing set of Madagascar Rosewood. You'd almost think it's Brazilian because it's so dark, but man, it's just so darn straight. And what he's done right in the middle of the upper back here, he's got a nice rectangle of blue recon stone that has a little bit of kind of dark orangey red speckles through it. But it's also got this ebony section that comes down that flows right into this flush heel cap with the back. I love that kind of application. Now it's ebony bound all the way around with a real thin white purfling that really adds a lot of contrast to the instrument. Now, as I flip it back around, we've got a really beautiful Brazilian rosewood bridge, and I love the shape that he's kind of come up with. It really distinguishes his own kind of artistry. But you've got a little bit of a wink towards Mr. Kraut's inspiration here in the rosette. I don't think I'd even call this a rosette. It's not round, but it is wrapping around the sound hole. It's got this kind of geometric motif, lines and rectangles, but it is out of blue purfling and that blue recon stone. Now it's got a rosewood fretboard here. No, I lied. It's got a very speckly ebony fretboard here that's got that white purfling that borders all the way around the shape of it. It is not. It is rosewood. It is definitely a rosewood fretboard. Don't listen to me. It's rosewood. And the reason I say that is I look down the side here, and it's got a bit of a red hue to it that is not indicative of ebony. But it does have these beautiful brass pipe inlays all the way up the fretboard so that you can easily find where your harmonics are. Another thing is it's got a mahogany neck on it with this very elegant C shape. It is just absolutely perfect. And there's hardly no taper on the neck. So it feels the same all the way up into this deep carved heel here. Now, surprise, it's got a maple head cap on it to really match with that really bright Swiss Moon top. And it's got those blue recon kind of geometric spaced tiles, rectangles through the head cap. Now as you flip it over, it's got a Madagascar back cap and these Scheller tuners from Germany, which I love. They're very smooth, and I love these little nipple points that are on the end of these tuner buttons here. They actually cup into the hand really nice, and they're very smooth to kind of turn. Now, another thing is they're the bushing style, so it doesn't really take up a lot of what you see on this beautiful head cap. Now, I could go on. I mean, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, looking down at this, his projection in his neck set is so darn perfect. It's intimidating. But the most impressive thing is the tone that he's pulling out of this instrument. It's got this sweet quality to it, to the follow through, that has absolutely no harshness to it. I mean, it doesn't matter how hard you hit it. It is just pure, beautiful tone. It's got tons of headroom, which is interesting, being that this is an OM body, but it's only 15 across, so it's actually pretty petite, and he's got a really cinched in waist here. So it feels like you're playing something akin to a double O, but tonally it does not sound anything like a double O. It sounds like it could be an SJ with as much tone as it comes out of this thing. I can really play this guitar all day long. This is one of my favorite setup instruments, playing, tonal, palette, you name it. So if you've got any other further questions about this really lovely Spohn OM, message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com. And I'm going to sign off now and keep playing this thing for a while. So I might still be here when you message him. Thanks for listening.